What up, what up, what up? I am Captain C. This is the Cannonball Podcast. I am here with two of my fellow crew members. We're one short. We have Gingerbeard in the house.
Yo ho ho, people.
And we have One-Eyed Josh on the ship.
What's up?
All right. And this is going to be an interesting episode for us. Rather short time period, so we'll get into what happened last week. We had a hurricane. That's why we missed last Thursday.
And I screwed up our bi-weekly.
It screwed up.
schedule.
Yeah, it screwed up the bi-weekly schedule for us. So we're making up today, Wednesday. This is not going to be a normal thing. Next Thursday, which would be on our normal schedule, is Thanksgiving again. So we're going to be
The most happiest time of the year for the fat people.
I feel like that was a slight at me and him.
Wow, bro. Fuck you.
I love you, Josh.
Well, it's my happy time because that's my birthday, Monday.
Oh, shit.
Happy birthday to our captain.
There you go. So, anyway, our next scheduled recording session is going to be December 8th, and from at that point, we're hoping to stay bi-weekly from then. Because it's no longer hurricane season after that.
Hopefully, it stays that way.
Hopefully. We also have a big thing going on in March. Something special. We all know what it is. I will bring it up to date.
And no, it's not my penis. Well, sorry, ladies.
What the fuck was that, bro?
I'm leaving it in. I'm leaving that one in.
It's just a callback to the last episode anyways.
That is a callback.
Apologies. Continue.
No, it's fine. We also are going to be starting a Twitter today and Facebook.
Unfortunately.
Why unfortunately?
Well, you know how they are, like...
I'm actually excited. Elon Musk owns it, so...
Okay. Well,
I'm very
more
excited.
fair than it was before.
It's definitely going to be more fair considering he just fucking made everyone on the left side pissed.
Yeah.
The far left. So it's been kind of fun watching the shit show going down. So yes, we are going to have a Twitter. Hopefully we'll put out the name in the link in all of the podcasts.
Yeah.
For it, and we're also going to do a Facebook at some point as well very soon.
Yeah.
For the show. All right. I think with all that news out of the way. Oh, and if you guys are wondering, yes, we're missing our crew member, Andy.
He was called to do battle with the British.
Which means...
He's at work.
Okay.
It just means... Never mind. No, it's just... no, so we're shorthanded today. And like I said, we got big plans coming up in the end of March. So be on the lookout for that. We will explain what we're doing in a later podcast episode. But it is going to be very fun. And there's going to be a potential guest joining on that as well. All right.
Is it going to be a night or a
Well, I have an idea, but I have to run it by you guys before I put it up on the podcast. So I really don't want to say it right now.
Okay. I think you know what you're putting down, though.
Sure. All right. So, to get to our topics list.
First topic of the day is the Black Panther racist remark.
And partly also a Black Panther review, even though none of us have really seen the movie, but we've heard and watched and...
It's all everyone's paid to say what they said.
It turned into a complete shit show.
Bruh, like literally, it's too many. I've already seen 3 people on their YouTubers say, we cried. Bro, that's definitely paid for. They literally were paid
Well,
to say
we all
that.
know that they're paid. It's Disney. Of course they paid for it. Like, these people they either were paid or they're so far into the left side. Yeah, that it's not even worth even talking about.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I like Super Colin Brothers, but even then I'm like, bro.
Well, they have their moments.
They have their moments.
Connection, money sign.
Yeah.
So,
the greedy bastards, all of
Well, the thing that we were talking about is someone on Twitch brought up that white people can't go see Black Panther on opening week, which really stirred up a lot of problems, mostly on One Eye Josh's thing. I had other reasons for not going.
I just, to be honest, there's two reasons. One, it's the similar reason for Captain C, but also I just didn't like that statement. And I'm like, well, if you don't want me there, then I won't buy my ticket and I won't go ever.
I chose not to see it, but not because of the race stuff or not that. It's not that I don't. I do like Black Panther, the hero. He's cool.
And also, like, continue. Sorry.
But it's just that the Marvel like the Marvel live action stuff is like I'm.
You guys getting tired of it?
Yeah, I'm getting really tired of it. I mean, like I feel like after Endgame, it just
fell downhill.
Yeah, like, but to me, that is...
Well, that's because they didn't have anything planned for Phase 4. The thing about... The reason why Wait, what the hell was that?
That was me when we watched our, sorry.
The reason why Phase 1, Phase 2, and Phase 3 were so successful is they had a cohesive plan in place. Even though some of the movies fell apart in certain facets of the phases, it still had an overall arcing storyline that they had a beginning, middle, end.
Yeah.
Phase 4,
yeah,
they have no beginning yet.
They're just like
they don't know what to do.
They're freestyling, you know, like just,
and that's not good for a movie franchise.
No.
That's not good at all for a movie franchise, and that's the problem. My reason for not going to see Black Panther is because I thought it was way too close to Chadwick Boseman's death, and the way they killed off Black Panther pisses me off even more by giving him a mysterious disease.
Oh yeah, spoiler.
That's not a spoiler. That's in every review, everything.
It's literally they're just saying he had cancer and died,
or whatever.
They were basically poking fun at Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, they're basically, well, yeah, but they said that he had a disease and died, and you're kind of like, you gotta be kidding me. You couldn't have done like, oh, he was trying to save Wakanda and died
in the line of duty.
Yeah, but no, you just had to kill him. The other option that I have heard countless people, and this is also like a YouTuber named Tyrone Magnus said it himself. He said they should have really recast Black Panther. And the way that the people on the left have been kind of taking this racial thing and saying white people can't go see it on opening weekend, he was like, what are you doing? like that's the money. That's your money source. You're asking all of your money people not to go. That's dumb. And I love one of the comments I read on that video from an African American. He's like, I wasn't going to go see your stupid movie anyway, so I guess I'm white.
Yeah.
So, whatever.
It seems that way.
Yeah, well, that's what happened. And it's one of those days where it's like, not only did they ruin the movie, they made it an all-girl power movie.
Oh, God.
And did you see those costumes? I saw pictures of the costumes. The Iron Man or the Ironheart costume and the Black Panther costume look bad. John, pull it up if you want.
All right. Well,
they look bad. Like they're really like CGI is horrible, worse than She-Hulk, which is impressive considering She-Hulk's a TV show and this was your movie.
I never actually had a chance to watch She-Hulk, which is I heard it's bad, so
it is.
I called it actually. Like I thought it would be bad. You
know? Yeah, it is. When you have female bosses twerking in the office, that would never happen in real life.
That's a red flag.
That's a very red flag.
I feel like
he's pulling it up, people. Hold on. You gotta see this. This is horrible. You just look at these images. You've seen them, haven't you, One Eye?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah. They're like, oh my god, this is bad.
It's barfable.
Okay, images. Let's see. This thing is slow. Oh. Okay, so
Keep going down. You should have typed in Ironheart. You typed in. You gotta say Wakanda forever. Wakanda forever.
Wakanda
Forever.
That was a bad accent. I apologize for that.
That's all right, dude. No one.
Where am I?
Just keep going. Keep going.
This thing is slow as. Oh, what the hell?
I told you.
Damn it!
There, right there.
Where?
No, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Go, go, go. Up. No. Keep going.
Oh God!
Down. 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 You can see it still.
How far did I go?
Here. Type in Ironheart.
All right.
Sorry, we got the Google sucks.
Yeah, it does.
You have to like really. There you go.
Yeah. What the hell?
I told you. Someone actually made it funny. Is this a Power Ranger movie or a Marvel movie? Because it looks like something a Power Ranger villain would do. Look how bad that is.
Oh, that's
That's Ironheart. That's Riri Williams, who didn't succeed in the comic books that they're trying to force on the big screen.
my nephew. He went to McDonald's and he got a toy. And I saw a toy and I'm like, who the hell is this? And then
Yeah, it's Ironheart.
well, yeah. Well, now I know. And then,
The worst superhero ever made by comics. Not me saying it. That's a lot of people saying it. But,
is she even a hero?
well, she's supposed to be the replacement for Tony Stark.
You know what? I would not have her as a replacement. I would have her as like
I would have done Iron Lad.
right, yeah.
Yeah, the male superhero Iron Lad.
Yeah.
I would have done that.
Me too.
I wouldn't have done this. This is just like, look at how bad the CGI is. Like, click on the picture. Like, click on the picture and just like look at it. Look how bad that is.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad.
What sucks is it's not like a moving image. It's a freeze frame, but I mean it's still like that looks like at least first rendering. It does not look like finished product. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, as a character, people have said that she's very like prototypical sucks.
Wait, what?
Like they don't like I've seen trailers from this and like they really like she's like all in like bad jokes.
I hate that. You know,
Your head's ashy.
like if you make it like woke comedy, that's just it's cringy to me.
It's always been cringe. Anything else? One eye?
What?
Anything else you want to say or what?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, he wants to end it.
Most people want to end the MCU. This is the final of the Phase 4 movies, though.
Thank God.
Well, considering they greenlit Deadpool and they brought Hugh Jackman back, that tells you that Kevin Feige's on the chopping block.
Oh my God. Just stop already, man.
All right. Next one.
The next one is the trans
Where the hell are you?
imprisonment.
Oh, the trans one?
Yeah.
No, that's going to be middle. Let's do your thing first.
Oh, my thing?
Yeah, do your thing first.
So, my thing is the BIH movement is a bunch of bullshit. A movie was recently released in 2019 called...
Documentary.
A documentary called... That was 3 hours and something minutes long. And it's called... Excuse my language, people. This is the name of the title. I do not like the name of the title. Hebrews to...
N-word.
Yeah, basically.
That's the title?
That's the title.
And
Wait, hold on. Let John sink that in.
Hold on. That can't be. Whoa, that.
Yeah, that's the title.
It's real?
Yep.
Yeah.
What the actual.
Yep.
No.
So basically, this documentary for 3 hours long tries to discredit my people, Ashkenazi Jews, and saying that we stole the right to be Hebrew. We are thieves, and we're not the descendants of actual Hebrews. We're not Jewish at all, and that the real lost tribes of Israel are African Americans, black people.
Well, dude.
Who said that?
This documentary.
African Americans said
basically
that.
Anyone is Native American, Aztec, basically anyone that's native to a certain country automatically becomes a lost tribe, which makes no sense. They say a bunch of bullshit. They have no actual basis. Okay, they use the King James Bible to prove their points half the time.
First off, for the audience, you need to basically describe what the King James Bible is.
Okay, the King James Bible was created by by Christianity as a Christianity's interpretation of the Old Testament. They created it to poison the early Christians against Jews by saying they were evil, they did bad things, and they shouldn't be trusted.
So you would say it's a hate book.
It is literally a hate book.
Okay.
Wow, I got a history lesson out of that. Thanks.
You're welcome.
So,
you're going to continue getting one.
This all got brought up. Anyway, so it got brought up because I was watching, I had recently Dave Chappelle, one of my favorite comedians, had
Hashtag Dave Chappelle for life.
Yep. Hashtag Dave Chappelle for life. As one of my has been recently in a controversy over an SNL monologue speech he gave, where he said he supported Jews, but then proceeded to make Jewish jokes, which, again, it's not anti-Semitic.
I thought it was funny.
I thought it was funny too, and I'm Jewish. Okay?
Even
though the BIH people would say I'm not, fuck you.
Hey.
Sorry.
Hey, stop.
Sorry.
The people in this room still look at you as Jewish.
I know. What do few insane people have on me? Anyways, so I wrote a comment that I did not expect to blow up, as it did.
Read the comment,
okay.
Word for word. Be very clear.
I will. So I said 1 day ago this video was made, or comment was given. I love Dave Chappelle and I am Jewish, and I don't want him canceled. He never has said anything disparaging about the Jewish community or the Jewish people. Mm-hmm. He has acknowledged our suffering throughout history in his comedy acts, and he's always been an ally and a fierce supporter of the Jewish community and his fellow Jewish comedians. I like to say if you can't laugh at yourself to the Jewish people, then you have no business watching comedy or participating in the pop culture of comedy.
Well, if you have no business at making fun of yourself or laughing at yourself, then
you have no business then you have no business watching the comedy. Just don't watch it.
Like, I wouldn't get offended if someone made blind jokes.
No.
I don't think John would get offended if someone made, like, stuttering jokes.
I watched, I do like, the pig, from Looney Tunes. So,
yeah. So, I mean, it's fun.
That's all, folks. You know,
yeah.
So, I wasn't expecting the amount of comments or likes that I got on this thing.
So, we're gonna read
some of the most...
No. Here's what we're gonna do. So, we're gonna read 3 good ones.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna read the worst of the worst.
Boy, yeah.
Okay, so 1.4K likes on this one post.
Achievement, really?
That's achievement, man.
And 457 comments that keeps adding it by 30 minutes.
What the actual hell? Well, there you go.
So, let me find a good one.
Okay. Sorry.
He's looking for some, mate.
Give it a minute. There's a lot of comments.
Oh, it's a huge lot of comments, bro. Some of them are not even replying to me. Okay, Karam Levy gave the heart emoji, the fist bump, pointing, and the trophy to me.
Aw.
Which I'm saying that he says, "Great job."
It's picking that up.
Great job.
Sorry, no, I'm just noticed something.
Great job. Fist bump on that comment, and you deserve a trophy. I think that's what it means. I don't. Yeah.
Let me say.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people they get the gesture, you know, like basically you rock, you know.
Yeah.
You're awesome. That's kind of what I say.
I love your comment. So yeah, that's pretty much.
Here's one bad one. You're not a Jew.
You're not a Jew.
Who the hell are you? Who are you?
And I like to respond to this comment saying, I was born Jewish. I was raised Jewish. I was bar mitzvahed at 13. So by all rights of the Jewish faith, I'm fucking Jewish.
And what did he reply to that, or just
no? He didn't reply to that after that.
Well, he kind of was fucked up at that point.
He bailed out.
Well, also, I like to point out, like, you use Waisaki on your thing, right?
No, my name is Josh Reviews Incorporated.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh,
So
nice.
unless people went to my actual channel and looked up a video where I said my name, it's still Polish, so it wouldn't sound Jewish.
I know. Oh, we have news to report later on. That's another topic that we're going to discuss.
Let's see. Let me get another one. One is just a bunch of clapping emojis and a handshake.
That seems good to me.
Yep. A+, I guess.
Let's see.
Yep.
The noise stopped.
That's what that was. I was trying to figure out what that noise was.
Okay, well, said Josh. There's another one. If you can't laugh at yourself, you have no business watching comedy. You would think it's self-explanatory, but apparently not. People are now soft nowadays, and they get offended by comedy and over-exaggerate their fears online. A joke.
Well, first off, everyone is soft because we've encouraged softness in this world.
Yeah.
Like even nowadays, like kids shows are even like softer than when we were kids.
Unfortunately.
So it's kind of like one of those things where you're kind of like, man, that kind of sucks, but at the same time, like you reap what you sow.
I don't watch SpongeBob anymore. It's still on for some reason.
Not since that rape scene I sent you.
Yeah.
That was that cool. That was in SpongeBob.
That's a story for another day.
All right. This is your last bad comment, Josh. Make it good.
A bad comment one?
Yes, bad. I said bad. What the?
Oh, I thought you said 3 very bad ones. I didn't give
very bad. Yeah, this is your last one.
Oh, I didn't give I only given 2 good ones and the 1 bad one so far.
Oh, well, never mind then. I'm sorry.
You misunderstood.
I misunderstood.
Okay. Let me go to the one that I was really pissed off Chris earlier.
Oh boy.
Captain C.
I gotta hear this.
All right.
We gotta find it though. Excuse the silence, sorry.
You don't have to say that, dude. We were just making fun.
Yeah, I know.
Seriously, dude.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that works too.
Sure, why not? Why not? Why the fuck not?
You know
the sad part is, John, you have to go to work today. That sucks.
Well, thank you for reminding me. I'm trying to get my mind off it, the captain. So
hey, look, I'm just saying, man. Like,
I work at a grocery store, and
we all do. Well, no, I do.
Well,
I work at a beer place, so.
Well, yeah. Well, I am a bagger. Like, I put stuff in grocery bags. Like, that's all I do.
And they refuse to let you move up in the world.
Yeah, because there's always an excuse, you know?
Pretty much.
I don't know if it's about race or not, but...
It's not. It's not.
Well, most of the higher-ups are... Well,
okay, here's the one that pissed off Captain C. The Spanish Inquisition was directed at dark-skinned Hebrews and Muslims. Incorrect. Christopher Columbus was Jewish. It's pretty much clued into that he was Jewish. Christopher Columbus would not have been dark-skinned. He would have been light-skinned or fair-skinned at best.
Okay.
So, there were many Jews that were there that weren't dark-skinned if you live in Spain. I mean, come on. Spain, there are white people living in Spain.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to tell you that. Yes, there were also Muslims.
They also aren't Hispanics. I'm sorry to say that, but Hispanic people are kind of like a cross between Portuguese,
Indian?
Spanish, and Native American.
Yeah.
That's the Hispanic-looking culture.
That's why the majority.
That's why when you go to Spain, like most of them look like white people.
That's why the majority of
Indian also,
Ashkenazi,
yeah.
Okay, which is again, he forget to fail the word Jew after and were able to flee to Eastern Europe or convert to Catholicism. No, we refuse to convert to Catholicism, and that's where you're fucking wrong. You were not persecuted at any time by any group of people. That is a lie. No, that is not a lie. Great Britain, Eastern Europe, the programs of Eastern Europe Russia, you name it, there's times.
Nazis.
We're gonna get to that part, watch. Okay? Your answer is voluntary move to Spain. We were leaving Spain. Why the fuck would we move to Spain?
Hey, hold on. I got you. It's like this is a rather lovely move. We're moving out of Spain, but I don't want to leave Spain.
Yeah, we're permitted to go to Eastern Europe.
Yep.
By who? Who permitted us? We just walked there. It's what we did. A ride a campus.
Well, that's technically that's kind of how humans have always done it.
Like, they just walked up and showed a place up.
No. That's how humans always done it. Like when we walk, like when Britain and Spain sailed across the ocean and set up shop in North and South America, they didn't just fucking say, let's just buy the land. They're
we were permitted here. No,
this is our land.
outside of Babylon captivity, when you were forced into monotheism, and Hitler, who killed your people for trying to starve Germans to death, as Ashkenazi controlled many of the businesses in Germany before WW2. You weren't attacked for no reason at all. That is the biggest lie I have ever heard.
Your tone.
Sorry.
Your tone.
Your levels are going way up.
There is the biggest lie ever heard in the entire history of the world.
You're good.
Okay.
And what's the guy's name?
I'm not telling that. I'm not trying to get
we can't. You can say his YouTube name if he's
Lunar Lights.
Lunar Lights?
Yeah, that's the YouTube name.
All right, Lunar Lights, you suck.
Okay, you're not smart. You're stupid, and I'm going to explain why. Okay, it's been commonly known that in 1929, October was it 10th or something like that? I think. The stock market crashed.
Okay. You're going back into
the stock market crashed. Okay, causing the Great Depression for almost 10 years. Causing food to go extra normally high for pricing. The price of bread went extra normally high. Price of meat went extremely high. People lost their jobs all across the world, not just America, not just Germany, and not just Britain, everywhere.
Well, think of the COVID.
Yeah.
But at times like
1 million.
Wow. I was going to say 100, but that's
Germany was already struggling with the effects of World War I and being blamed for it all, even though they really weren't the ones to be blamed at all. It was really the Serbs that did it.
Well, first off, here's the thing. There's many factors that led up to World War II.
Yeah.
At the end of World War One. Sorry, folks, for that.
Yeah.
At the end of World War One, the Germans were blamed for everything, even though it wasn't at all their fault. There were multiple parties to blame, but they were the ones that were blamed.
The entire blame, which they really didn't deserve.
No, they didn't deserve any of it. And on top of that, they just went into a Great Depression. They had to pay back all the damages that were done, which completely toppled their government funds. And then not only did they do that, they had to give up some of their territory to other new countries that were formed. So it even ruined that as well. So the Germans were slighted in World War I, and it took 10 years. But in that time, they were constantly just being angry. And then finally, a funny mustache man.
Yeah.
Tiny man.
That looks like dirty satchels on the lip.
Whatever. Stood up and blamed somebody for their misfortune. And it was Jews. And at that time, enough people in Germany were so hatred, were pissed off, that they were desperate to blame someone. They all stepped in and did it.
Yeah. The smart ones were the ones that realized, okay, that's not their fault, okay? It's the world's fault. We couldn't blame Jewish people for the economy crashing.
I'm almost tempted to back up the mic away from all three of us because the levels are getting into the red a little bit.
Sorry.
So let me back that up.
Well, sorry, folks.
I'm just trying to save your ears, this house echoes a lot too. So you have to understand, the mic is picking up the echo plus us.
Yeah. So
It's one of those things where it's like I can't wait to get like a new system where the mics are like in front of our mouths and we can block that to where it's just speaking into the mic.
Yeah.
You know,
the fact about that is, Lunar, is that what you said not only incredibly wrong according to history, okay?
just keep walking. Go.
Yeah, incredibly wrong according to history. It's outright something a white supremacist Nazi would say.
Wow. I told you. I'm telling you. It's that echo. It's that echo that's picking that up. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm just showing Ginger what's going on.
His room is too small.
It's not that the room is too small. It's that
I would say to you,
it echoes too much.
Get your head out of your ass. Watch some documentaries.
Or read
an actual history book about the Holocaust, World War II, the Great Depression. Because those were real events in history, and the Jews had no part of it.
Stay in school.
Well, first off, let's be honest here. Most of the reason why this movement is taking ahead is because of Kanye West
and Kyrie Irving.
Stop.
Sorry.
You gotta stop interrupting people.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
He doesn't have that.
Yeah, he doesn't have it, but he's gotta learn not to do that often. But yes, a lot of the comments that Kyrie Irving said and Kanye West said. Number one, Kanye West is off his meds.
Yeah.
Thanks to Kim Kardashian for that. He's off his meds, so a person who once was a genius is now being forced to live in a world where his brain is not like everybody else without meds.
Yeah.
Which sucks, but like he is a mental patient.
Yeah.
And he's not the brightest person in the room. No offense to anyone out there who's a Kanye West fan. He's a brilliant artist, but he's not the brightest person. And neither is Kyrie Irving. I'm sorry. Kyrie Irving is an NBA basketball player who was given good grades in school. He never had to work for it. He never had to learn. Never had to do anything. He basically was handed everything in life. So when he starts spouting things out that he believes in, it's not necessarily proper education that he's been taught. And that's what sucks.
He was spoiled.
Well, yeah. They were all spoiled. Everyone's spoiled.
Yeah. So the final conclusion, Lunar Light, is I like to talk to personally about this, is you're wrong. Grow up, learn more about history, and stop being ignorant. Because the BIH movement is bullshit. And it always will be bullshit. Because I will acknowledge that there are black Jews out there. That's a thing. Okay? And you're welcome to be
just like there,
the family.
Just like there are Asian Jews, just like there are Indian Jews, just like there are Hispanic Jews, just like there are white Jews, just like there are mixed Jews.
Just like there are the same thing for Christianity, same thing for Buddhists.
Just like there are penguins that are Jewish.
Okay, we're not going there. Okay?
They do that in stores. There are penguins that are Jewish. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's for Hanukkah. Those are toys.
No, I'm just making a joke, you jackass.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I thought it was pronounced Hanukkah.
Hanukkah. You gotta get that phlegm out there, man.
Hanukkah. Well, sounds like you're hacking a loogie.
It does sound like it, kind of. Anyway, I like the R.H. Shafir special. Not to cut you off, Jew.
Yeah.
I loved his thing. He's like, yes, we have Hanukkah, which is 8 presents, but you have to remember these aren't always good presents.
Okay, that was my second
spoiled Jew
comment, and now my last horrible comments. Right?
Sure.
Let me find it for you.
Ba da da ba da 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 da. Sorry.
Ever heard of this guy?
Yes.
He's awesome.
You gonna explain who it is?
Yeah. I forgot his name. I just subscribed to him. Like, hang on, like.
What if I told you
shit.
Go?
All right, what's his name? His name is Ali Coca. He's well, basically he talks about like the crazy stuff that happens and like how stupid it was, like.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of people that do that.
Yeah, like,
it's nice that you found somebody, John. Ginger.
My name is Ginger.
I'm sorry, we have to get used to saying the nicknames. Relax.
This guy said he is everywhere.
Oh, sorry, y'all. That's.
Not do that.
Okay, taking.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to find the right one.
One eye.
I recommend taking pictures next time.
Yeah, I do too. I did take some, but not all.
Well, I knows.
The more you know.
The more you know.
Yeah, the sound's back.
Okay.
It's back on.
Yeah, there's an air conditioner, folks. I'm sorry. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's really well. It's not really loud. It's just like it's in a small room, so it takes a lot. As you said, it takes up a lot of sound. So
I'm gonna be honest with you. We could all. That's another thing that we have to do later. If we find another place, is we're gonna have to put soundproofing up so that the sound stays in.
Right.
Instead of like outward.
Echo.
Sorry, there's a lot of technical things that you're gonna listen on this podcast. I know this episode's a little bit not like the last one, but the last one was fun. This one is kind of like, again, we kind of got rushed into it, but I think it's still fun. I think we're having a fun time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still I'm trying to wake up still.
Then drink your Powerade.
I need like in I don't know. I need an adrenaline rush, like just
Okay,
maybe.
so this is a guy named Ray Lewis. I don't know if that's his actual YouTube name or whatever. So whatever, if that's his real name, sorry Ray, but you're a dick. So I don't give a shit really.
Okay.
If you use your real name as your YouTube name,
You're stupid if you you dox yourself immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you said you call yourself Jewish, but you don't believe in the Bible. He's also the one that was quoting the King James Bible at me. So no, of course I don't believe in that Bible because it's extremely hateful towards Ashkenazi Jews and Jewish people as a whole.
Yeah, that right.
And the gays, right?
Gay people, everybody. It's hateful to anyone that's not Christian.
Basically, saying is that the guy told you.
And he says this, Ashkenazi, you and your people were created only so that you can burn in the lake of fire. That's what our God Yah said about you. He said that you all are actually food for the lake of fire. Oh wait, I know the book you believe in. It's the Talmud. No, I don't believe in the Talmud. Have I read the Talmud? Yes. I believe in the Torah, the 5 books of Moses. Exodus, Genesis, Deuteronomy, Numbers, and I forgot the last one. I forgot the last one. I'm sorry.
The last one is not that important, folks.
Well,
it was written during Moses' senior years.
My bad.
It was a good year.
It was a gibberish years. We call it the gibberish book.
I read the last one. I'm sorry.
Gibber.
I think it's the Talmud, but I have no idea. Anyways, no, we were not created by the lake of fire. Okay, you keep saying Yahweh. Okay, you do realize, sir, that Yahweh, Hashem.
Dude, that one was bad.
My bad. Sorry, Yahweh, Hashem, and Adonai.
I can tell you're pissed off.
Yeah, are the same. Sorry, person.
Allie.
They are the same person. Or God. You're just a different name for him. So what you're really saying is, he's not going to send me to hell, okay, for food for the fire. What he will do, though, he'll probably send you there. And if I do end up saying you like the fire, I'll make the best of it. Can you say the same for yourself? Or are you going to complain like you're complaining to me right now, saying I'm not Jewish? I never stole nothing from you. I'd like you to grow up. Get out of this crazy cult you're in, and learn the history of the real world that we live in. Because the history that you're being taught in the BIH movement isn't true history. Thank you very much. I'm done with my topic.
It's a cult.
Cult, extremism. Our American government views you as an extremist threat to the United States.
Let me be honest with you, dude. If they come after us on the fucking Twitter, like, I'm going to seriously look at you and be like, well, you picked a fight with the wrong people.
And
I blame you for this.
Well, I'm sorry if they do.
I'll blame one eye for this. I blame ignorance and stupidity.
I do. I believe that too.
They say, some will say, ignorance is bliss, but
No.
yeah, it's really not.
I would call stupid does as stupid does.
Yeah.
Okay, Jedi.
Oh shit.
Anyway,
That's the last thing.
yeah.
That's it. That's all.
Well,
That's
so-
all she wrote.
Well, I mean, there's other hateful comments, some good
Yeah,
ones, but I don't
well-
need to talk about those.
We get the point.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Negativity.
assholes on YouTube. Like you know, like they're so eager to like. One time I read about like a sex offender who kills and he commits a suicide, and everybody's like, awesome, yeah, one scumbag away, and I'm like, dude, come on, like,
I mean, he's a sex offender, but to cheer for a death, even though someone did something extremely awful, I think is very wrong. Like, again, I understand if you cheered for Hitler committing suicide, that I would understand that. But cheering for one person doing one simple stupid action or fucked up thing that changed their life forever, and then they feel so guilty about it that they kill themselves, and the cheer for that action of them ending themselves is wrong.
like, see, the thing is that the guy, he didn't commit any crime at all. I mean,
So he was innocent the entire time.
well, I mean, he did so you know how like if Chris Hansen
Yes, we know how Chris Hansen does it.
Yes.
he what's it called
Pedo hunting.
cat fishing.
Yeah.
And then this guy he records and like he puts it all over the internet and like
There's a lot of pedo hunting out there. It depends on what you're talking. It depends on what you're talking about. Chris Hansen started the whole pedo hunt thing, but a lot of those pedo hunters that are on the internet, or
They're not doing their job.
well, no, it's not that. It's not that. Some of them are breaking the law to catch some of these pedophiles, and then some of them are pedophiles in general.
Yeah.
And I know that because a lot of them would do that. Oh shit!
what happened?
Nothing. I hit the wrong button by accident. I really hope I didn't do that wrong. No.
All right.
No. Okay. No, we're good. We're good. Sorry.
You want to move on to the?
I do want to say one last thing.
Next. All right. We go.
Can I say one last thing real quick?
Yes.
Sure. Whatever,
Okay.
dude. Go.
I said,
So, I like to end with this. Please, for the love of God, realize that there's only been one documentary about your movement, and there's thousands upon thousands about Jewish people throughout history. Go to Discovery Channel, which teaches actual history. Go to the History Channel, which teaches actual history. Okay?
right.
Your DNA that you show in your movie, okay, is false, because we're all come from Africa, so we're all going to share basically the same DNA structure at some point, because life started in Africa.
Well, yeah. Life started in Africa. Everyone shares similar DNA structure to everyone else. It does not mean that we're all exactly the same, but it does tell you that we share similar.
Things.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Is that all you want to say, or are you gonna continue?
No, that's it.
All right. I think that was all right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was okay. I mean,
All right. Next up.
a little loud, but it's improvement.
It's fine. All right. Next.
Next one is the trans person imprisoned.
So this one is my topic. I found this out on a YouTube video. Hold on. Basically, this trans influencer was arrested and thrown in men's prison. The video is 5 days ago, 5 days old. And where's the channel? I don't think I can tell you the channel name. But just type in trans influencer arrested and thrown in prison if you want to watch the whole video. And I will put this in the link in the description on our podcasting outlets. Basically, this prisoner, so to give you some context, Ginger, because I know you didn't hear it. One eye you did.
Yes.
So, and you watched it. So basically what happened was police were called to a hotel disturbance. They were told someone was wandering around naked, causing disturbance, flashing other patrons in said hotel. So the police were called there to basically peacefully remove said perpetrator from the hotel, basically saying you have to leave. The hotel doesn't want you here. And you're getting a trespassing warning. She opened the door, immediately slammed the door in the cop's face. And then when she opened the door again, she threw liquid water on him.
Ooh.
Basically,
assault.
Committing a felony.
Assault on an officer, a first-degree felony.
So now she's got to go to jail. And basically what happens is they get her ID, and they find out that she's actually a man. Because technically, in order to change your gender 100%, you do have to pay to change your ID from saying male to female.
And prove
that you are female. Yeah. You have to actually prove this in order for them to change it, plus pay for it. It's very expensive to do this, just like everything is. So I can understand why she didn't do it. Although, like, she did everything else, considering she looks like a woman, as you saw. Like, she really, like, looks like it. This is not very good.
No.
For her. So I believe, you remember what the judge said?
Okay, she asked if I could get switched to a women's prison. She says, I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. But I would think you would have to get in touch with the DA office and the women's correctional facility where you'll be going.
Male.
Yeah.
Where you would be going.
Yeah.
But she's male. First off, she does not look like a male. She is a bona fide, like, literally looks like a woman. Like, I shit you not, like, this would fool Ginger Beard.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
It fooled me, too. I was like, shit.
I looked at it and I was like, interesting.
Yeah.
I probably, like, I would, I'd find out if she's a man in the bedroom. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
We don't know if she could have gotten full surgery then. We don't even know.
No, she didn't.
Oh, okay.
She had a dick.
Okay.
They literally said it. Supposedly. Supposedly. I have no idea. I can't confirm nor deny. I don't really want to.
Okay.
So, yeah, she's going to a male prison. Do I think that this is right? Yes, I think she should go to prison. No, I do not think she should go to a male prison. I'll tell you what's going to happen to her. If they even put her in protective custody, this is what's going to happen to her, Ginger. The first mobster or the first gangbanger with the money that looks at her is going to basically pay the guard whatever amount it will take to make sure she's in the shower when they're in the shower.
So,
And she will be gagged and raped.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe murdered.
Now, you could send her to the female prison, but that's also the problem with her taking advantage, if she takes advantage of the female prisoners.
I still think it would be a hell of a lot better than fucking male.
Yeah, what I think you could do is give her an isolation cell. Not like put her in like solitary, but like put her in a cell farther away from regular female prisoners.
Now, I came up with a solution that it's probably going to be very controversial for the audience because this might get a lot of the third wave feminists pissed at us. But I said, technically, you could have the argument if her defense team wanted to. They technically could have said and stated that she should be put in a psych ward because she did have a mental break.
Oh shit! Yeah, she did.
She did have a mental break. She literally let's look at the mental break. She ran around the hotel naked.
Okay, that's one thing. Yeah,
That was her fault.
She caused a lot of problems, but that's still a mental break, John. And then she poured water on a police officer. Now, great, I will say that's still a felony.
Assault.
She did commit an assault, but you could also say that it was uncharacteristic of
her, and she wasn't in her right mind at the time, so therefore she's not fully aware or responsible for her actions.
Now, I understand why she didn't want to go to the psych ward because, no offense to anybody who's out there who's transgender, but I understand the doctors there would automatically think she's crazy.
Yeah, because
she's tranny.
Yeah. No, it's not a nice word, but okay.
Well,
yeah.
What do we do in society? What do we call Andy?
Yeah.
That's what Andrew Schultz said. Like, what do we do?
Yeah.
Granny, grandmother, granny,
mother, mommy.
Well, no, but transgender, tranny. It's basically what we did.
Yeah.
That's what he explained it the best way. So yes, when I say tranny, that's what I'm doing. That's not me trying to be offensive. I'm sorry that if it offended you. I don't mean to it, but that's just every word I hear. That's how I call it. Okay, sorry. All right, I don't really want to have an argument online, so I am sorry that I said that. But at the same time, I agree she should not be in a male's prison. A coworker of mine even argued, a transgender male, which is a woman transitioning to a male, should go to a male's prison because she claims she's a male. I said no, she shouldn't.
That would put her in
very danger. Shouldn't. No. Let me explain why.
They.
He.
Okay.
Proper term, he.
Yeah.
I'll use proper terms on this.
All
right. When you send him to the prison, guards talk. It won't take long. And prisoners are very quiet.
They'll listen.
And they listen. And they know. And the minute they hear that there's a tranny or transgender person in their prison, they're going to put two and two together. They came on one of the prison buses. So all those prisoners that are there are going to be immediately questioned by the prisoners. And every prisoner is going to look them dirty. She will not survive if they find her. They will rape They will rape him. They will kill him. Because prisoners are the most not open people. They are not open book.
No.
They will kill you if they get a chance.
Right, yeah.
They do not care. That's why I said, and I told my coworker, he should go to a female prison. It's the only way to save his life.
Literally.
Because if he goes to a male prison, if they find out, it's death.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to make that real, but that's what's going to happen. Prison is a bitch. It's not fun.
I agree.
It will eat you alive, and it would not be fun for a transgender either way. So, best case scenario, she finds a way that she goes to a female prison. Also, like my coworker explained, like she followed the orange as the new black, and I told her that's fiction.
And that's not how prison is.
That's not how prison's gonna work.
Prison is screaming.
You wish it was.
You
wish it was. Yeah, you wish it was.
Prison is screaming. Riots where people are getting beaten, bloodied up, and there's absolute chaos. And while that's going on, someone's fucking a guy in the butt in the next cell over.
While the other guy's crying out.
Yeah, well, the other guy is crying out and no one's helping him.
Well, I also like to point out, in a female prison, because my coworker, Jennifer, she went to prison at least 3 times, she said. She said...
Jennifer?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, shut up then.
Okay, jeez.
I
wasn't judging her.
No, I'm just saying, like, she said, like, a female prison's no joke either. Like, broomsticks up the ass.
Yep.
It's big. It's real.
No, it is not fun. And she said it is no joke. And he might take advantage of it being that he's a female, but at the same time, I would also like to point out, like, female prisoners can fucking fight if they want to.
Yeah.
So, well, we'll never know. Also, I like to point out, like, this is unprecedented. Like, our judicial system has no idea what to do with transgenders. They really don't. They don't have enough cases to really understand what to do. Yeah. So, like, it's going to be a trial and error based on case by case by case. You would hope that common sense does play a factor in it by looking at them and being like, yeah, you're not going to survive a male fucking prison.
Well, the other thing they could do, and I'm just saying, house arrest.
Depends on the crime. She committed a felony.
You can still do house arrest. There are many people on felonies who get house arrest.
I don't know how that's going to work. Again, I said it's unprecedented.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that would actually like work out in the long run.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. I know these topics were a little bit heavy, so we're going to go on to our fun topics. And then we'll end the show. So it's going to be shorter. This episode's going to be shorter because obviously we didn't have a lot to talk about today. And we hope on the 8th there will be a hell of a lot more to discuss. We hope to have Andy here with us to also be a factor of it. And we hope to have Gingerbeard have some topics as well, considering...
He didn't have any.
No, he had one.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he did. He had
a good one.
A good one. Sorry about that, Ginger.
Okay, so...
I can help.
Yeah. So our next topic is two video games that me and Gingerbeard have played. One-Eyed is going to buy one of them later, but he hasn't played. So it's our first impressions of them. Gotham Knight and God of War. Which one do you want to start with?
God of War. Ragnarok.
I'd save that to the end, but all right, if you want to do that.
Ah, you want to do Gotham Knights? All right.
I mean, you want to save the best for last, right?
Here,
Coin flip.
Oh my God, what, Josh, do you have a coin on you?
It's over there in the...
No, I have an idea. One-Eyed, what do you want to hear?
Oh, yeah, okay. Well,
which one do you want to hear first?
Ragnarok first.
All right.
Last.
All right, fine. All right, then, okay, so my first impression of God of War Ragnarok. My God, is it an epic story? It's a very good story. I'm thoroughly impressed. I really like the Kratos and Atreus relationship developing further along from the first game, where it's clear that Kratos is suffering still from PTSD and is overbearing and overprotecting of Kratos at times.
Yeah, yes, especially like if you played the older games, you'll see why.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like
no, but like, and then like in this game, like he's lightened up with Atreus, but still worries for his safety. My favorite line, I think, comes from what's that character's name with the hit?
Mimir.
Mimir, yeah. Mimir, my favorite line is like, oh, brother, you can't hold him down. He wants to make his own mistakes, forge his own path. The best you can do is let him, guide him along the way. It's something like that. It was a really good line. I really liked it.
Well, he is the god of wisdom, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but like
my favorite. Sorry.
Yeah, go.
So far, I don't think I have a favorite, but
you must have someone that.
Well, I do like it in the first, like the previous game where he finds out about who Kratos is. He's like, your father is Zeus. Well, that explains a lot. Yeah. I think it's like, and then there's like, oh my God, I'm on the hip of the bloody ghost of Sparta. Do not call me that. Like it's
it's clear that does not, that has some effects on him.
Yeah,
I really like Atreus. There are moments where in the first game, he could be rather whiny, and you kind of were annoyed by him a little bit. No,
Yeah.
no offense. I don't like whiny characters, so it gets on my nerve. But he grew on me kind of quick.
He's a kid, so
Yeah, so I understood why.
One character that kind of annoyed me a little bit, but I grew to love his Claptrap from Borderlands. I think he's kind of whiny sometimes, and
Yeah.
also tries to take credit for the shit you do. But
Well, yeah, but my thing about it with staying on God of War.
sorry about that. I was just throwing my 2 cents in real
Yeah.
quick.
No, but like I really like Kratos as a character. He's trying really hard to be a good father, but also not to be overbearing.
yeah.
He's really trying, and he's also really developed a relationship with Mir and Atreus,
Yeah.
calling them by their names, not grunting as much,
Yep.
trying to use his words rather than his name.
He uses his words instead of his fists. So
Yeah, in this one. And he also is trying to teach Atreus that war is not always the answer, and that
Sometimes it's peace or something like that.
well sometimes talking and like he clearly regrets being God of War. He doesn't want to be God of War anymore. He wants to he's trying to have Atreus know that you can't solve everything through war. And one of those instances is when a friend of theirs dies and it's all Atreus' fault.
Yeah.
And there's nothing Kratos can do except basically facts are the facts, you know?
You fucked up.
Yep. You made a mistake. Someone died. This was what happens in war.
but don't beat yourself up. Learn from it.
Yeah,
So it never happens again.
Yeah, so don't make mistakes. So you don't make the same mistake twice, which I really like. I think that's it's a good learning point, and I really like. Yes, the ending of the game was ruined for me, but here's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna ruin it for you guys, like YouTube did for me and for Ginger, because it sucks when the game's ruined for you by notable people who say they're gamers, but they don't seem to understand that nobody wants you to fucking spoil the damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna talk about the game mechanics, and what we like and what we don't like. My first impressions of the game mechanics. God Almighty is the normal setting fucking hard.
Yep.
Give me balance is one of the worst things you could do.
I guess you're not worthy enough for the balance.
It's not that. It's that it's one of those things where it's you're trying to get back into control of everything. But I swear to God, most of these people who are doing the walkthrough have to be using "Give me story" or "Give me" what was the second one? It's like super easy and an easy. They have to be using one of those because when I'm watching some of those walkthroughs I see they're not taking a whole lot of damage.
Right.
And because they're clearly some of them are skilled enough that they play enough of these games that they could probably be skilled enough, but it's when you dodge when you hit that button, you sometimes get hit hard. Even still. And it doesn't work.
And they don't give you time to
Make a decision.
to react.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm probably gonna play the rest of this game and give me a story so I can learn how the enemies operate, so that when I go back to Give Me Balance, when I replay it, I'll be able to beat the game on Give Me Balance. There's no way in hell I'm gonna do God of War, the super hard one.
Oh my god, it's like a one hit
Kill.
right?
Give me God of War. No, thank you.
If you're
that good, I'm impressed.
I applaud you because you must be a pro.
Well,
It's like playing Five Nights at Freddy's Final Night, Sixth Night on the highest level difficulty.
We don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, we do. No, it's like playing Star Wars Fallen Jedi Order, Jedi Master.
Or Jedi
mode.
Grandmaster.
Jedi Grandmaster mode, and just being fucking mopped. because you have like nothing.
You literally have to parry half the time.
Yeah, and your parry sucks.
Yeah, you do.
No, but yeah, I like the mechanics. Which one do you use? Do you use the blades or the axe? I'm more axe heavy.
I do the blades.
I like the blades, but I'm more axe heavy. Especially if I'm in close quarters, but I hate close quarter fights sometimes because like when your character, like you have the option to lock on to your enemy or not lock on, and I've noticed that I really like not locking on to the enemies because then I can notice like what the fuck's near me.
Yeah.
Rather than like hit dodge and then like immediately get stuck in the wall and you're like fuck.
Or like get dodge and you're fighting two enemies and you just dodge right into another enemy doing their attack.
Oh yeah, then you get fucked up. But no, that wall, I've been stuck. I got stuck in a corner twice on some of the super bosses. And you're like, get out of the fucking corner,
Kratos.
Like what the fuck?
Oh, that reminds me of a gameplay I want to play.
Oh my god! Well, you know what that reminds me of Assassin's Creed.
I never got stuck in a corner on Assassin's Creed.
Whenever I try to chase with someone.
Oh yeah,
I get stuck on.
I hate chase missions so fucking much.
We all hate chase missions.
Chase and Taylor missions are the fucking worst.
I hate chase missions. I love the puzzles in God of War, but there are times when I'm reading, and this is how the game was spoiled for me, and I find out one of the main characters falls in love with another character. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, if you watch YouTube, you know it already. But I'm like reading, it's like, oh, that's where it is.
Okay.
Fuck.
Oh, I got a funny video game story after this week if I want to add real quick.
That's fine. We got a bunch of them.
Okay.
You always have funny video game stories. No, but I have a question. John, did you dodge and accidentally fall off a ledge in God of War yet? Because I did.
I'll be honest, I haven't because
I dodge backwards.
there's always with the invisible wall. Like
Siri, no, this was near a ledge. There was no invisible wall, Siri.
Really? Like
no.
Like kind of I don't remember that. Like
yeah.
I can't get off like onto like even if I wanted to go off like.
Oh, dude, I just don't like that one. I just didn't. I dodged one time and then got nailed by an oncoming attacker, all because my stupid thumb went forward and I dodged forward, so I went into the attack, and that killed me.
Well, shit.
I hated that. No, so I'm gonna be honest with you. Some of the axe supers I really like. The Blade supers are pretty good. I like Atreus solo missions.
Me too.
Those are fun, especially since we didn't have them in the last game.
Yeah, especially when you work with one of the dwarves like
Sindri.
Yes.
Yeah, you work with Sindri, which is I feel bad for Sindri. There's a major plot that happens with his character that I really do feel bad for. I think that's enough because any other thing that we talk about is going to spoil it.
Yeah. What's up? You want to talk about
Gotham Knights?
Yeah.
Well, I'm further.
After that.
Yeah. Well, I'm further along in Gotham Knights than you are, Mr. Ginger.
See, I played the game at a time. He plays like.
I go back and forward on one.
I need an outlet. Here.
There.
Oh yeah, there's one.
Yeah, it's right behind you.
You just need to unplug something for Rachel.
Right.
As long as it's not too important. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to die.
But Ginger. So yeah, no, I'm further along in Gotham Knights than you are, Ginger. I'm near the end, and I actually thoroughly like this story.
Well, I thought it was a part of the Arkham franchise, you know?
Well, it is.
I'd say it's a continuation, but not.
It is, and it isn't. It's a different universe than the Arkham Knight series. But it isn't a bad story nonetheless. Once you get over that, it's pretty good to the story.
Yeah.
And I really like Dick Grayson's character. Barbara Gordon's character is really good. I like Jason. I like all the characters, really. They're all well written. The only problem is that goddamn is that fucking combat system slow. It is the slowest combat system I've ever seen. Arkham has the fastest combat system, where like Batman is literally punch. This is like, there are moments where you're like, this is slow, but it's not bad. When it's Jason Todd, you're like, this is slow, it's bulky, and it's hard to control.
Ew.
And I don't like it.
Yeah, I mean...
And then with Dick Grayson, it's like, boom, boom, boom.
He plays a lot like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
He has a lot of Spider-Man moves.
Also, he's acrobatic, so I mean...
Yeah.
Also, I could do stealth.
Well, I think a lot of people are playing as Dick Grayson, more importantly, because he's just all around the best character to play as for your first gameplay or first walkthrough. Once you get your skill trees and get everybody, up to date, because the best thing about it is, like Pokemon, when... I'm serious, don't laugh. Like Pokemon... Every night, your XP that you get, your coin point, every other character gets one. And all of their suits are activated just like yours. So you're actually, the further along in your story you go, the more your characters start to unlock theirs as well. So they share XP, yeah.
That's
Which
cool.
I was like, okay, now that makes it worth it.
Oh, you mean like if that person has an XP share with their Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I said. So like Pokemon, they share XP.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a good one.
Overall, I like the story. I love the Corvallis story and the Corvallis missions.
Yeah, Corvallis is my favorite.
They're awesome. I like the Harley Quinn mission. I loved Mr. Freeze mission.
Living La Vida.
And I like Clayface's mission.
You said Mr. Freeze.
Yes, there is a Mr. Freeze mission.
Sweet.
You're jealous, aren't you?
No, I just can't wait to play Mr. Freeze's mission.
I will tell you this. He is a very hard fight. You actually fight him, he's hard.
Really?
But he's still cool, right?
I see what you did there. Fuck you. No, he's very hard to fight against. It took me 3 tries on Mr. Freeze. Harley Quinn took me 2. Because you have to learn how she dodges and shit, but once you get it down, you can beat her really fast. Mr. Freeze, he has a fucking cold gun, cold bombs, and everything. So you have to, it's almost like the best character to face him would be Jason Todd. Because he has the long range attacks that he can actually...
He's stronger, right?
Yeah.
He's stronger, like a tank. He has long range, so he can actually hit Mr. Freeze. If you're playing as Dick Grayson, it's close quarters, and that's going to kill you because he's just a beast when it comes to close quarter
Then
combat.
I'll switch to Jason then if that's the case.
Yeah, but you have to make sure that you've got everything leveled up before you go because, like I said, Mr. Freeze isn't an easy fight for nobody. And Jason doesn't play well unless you have to use tank, which is basically close quarters. He's able to grab, fling people. He's a lot good at grabbing and like tossing them and doing super moves. So you need to unlock those first before you unlock anything else because that's going to help you in the combat system. At least that it helped me.
Okay.
Boss fights are pretty good. I like the boss fights. They're difficult, but they're not horrible. Unlike God of War, where you play on normal mode, it's
fucking awful.
Gotham Knight, playing on normal mode, you're more confident and you're not horribly bad. I will say though, the Harley Quinn missions when you have to face people that look like Mr. Freeze but are like big, like fucking tough, like do not use all of your medicine because at some point there's these 2 big bulky guys. You have to fight them at the same time.
Yeah, it's not recommend.
Recommending is
character-wise,
Dick Grayson because he's fast, or Robin. He's fast, but he's not strong. Okay. So like, you're gonna have to use Dick Grayson for this.
He is sneakier, I think. Right?
Dick Grayson, he's a lot more sneakier, but they will like in that final round, you have to basically stop bombs from going off while fighting them, and each computer like it goes from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. And you have to stop all of them at once, and you don't have it's all freaking like go up to the computer, hit X, and you're probably gonna get hit. So the best option is to go after the guy without the shield. The guy without the shield, faster to kill. The guy with the shield,
slower to kill.
He's the most difficult, and it's a pain in the ass. You will rage. You will become the
incredible.
No, you will become Maurice from Big Mouth. Rage, fucking rage. I can't imagine John throwing his controller at that scene.
Yeah.
Ginger, you will throw it.
Oh yeah.
You might break your TV.
I might. Yeah. I might need a new one.
All right. Overall, I have no funny stories with Gotham Knight. I will say though, the one Court of Owl member that I wasn't expecting to be the Court of Owl member is part of Bruce Wayne's family.
Ooh.
So I was not expecting that.
Cool.
I won't tell you who.
Yeah, spoilers, right?
You can guess who, but I won't
Kane.
Stop it! Don't shut up, Josh. Don't.
Okay, I'm just gonna have to wait to find out then.
Yep. I can't do it. I'm not telling it on the fucking
I know.
podcast.
I gotta tell my funny story.
Go for it.
So, for my YouTube channel, my first live streams ever for my walkthroughs was a game called Vampire with a Y instead of an I. And it was for the PS4, and it was really fun. One of the first funny stories was a small story was I was on a non-dying streak for the first 4 streams I ever did. For the first 2 streams, I had no sound because I didn't know how to work my microphone. So there was the gameplay. They could hear the gameplay. They just couldn't hear me. So
I can just imagine you talking to yourself in the middle of the room, acting like there's an audience there. And
no, I knew they couldn't hear me.
The first guy says like, I would tell him I can't hear. I wouldn't say a word. I would say it just in chat. I would tell him I can't hear him, but this is just too funny.
I know. No. So on the third stream, I finally learned my how to do it. On the 4th stream. 15 minutes in, I lose my non-dying streak and I die against a simple person, a simple enemy. Anyways, last funny story is this: is that on the final boss I had to fight is this. So you know those bosses that you think it's like one boss, but they evolve into 2 bosses at one point.
Yeah.
Okay. So the final boss is basically
How long is this shit? Sorry, people.
Okay, we'll calm down and we'll get to the ending. Just calm down.
Ow.
Okay.
I don't know why you had to act. It was a good story.
Yeah. Okay, final boss has 2 forms. So the first form is pretty easy. All you gotta do is shoot it a few times and she go down. Then she evolves into her ultimate form, which is the Red Queen. Which is like the first vampire ever. Something like that. So the funny thing about that is when I kept dying against the final boss lady, like the Red Queen, and no matter what I did, I kept dying and dying and dying. So I had to go buy more ammo and more health stuff. So finally, after like 25 tries on like 3 different streams, I kept dying for the final. I'm like, this is the final time. If I don't do it, I'm moving on to another game. Okay, so I go in, I kill the first lady, and she evolves into the Red Queen, and then I get the Red Queen down to she's almost dead. All by just using my shotgun and stabbing her. Guns work better against the Red Queen than melee. And then she goes into a mode in the game where she calls minions at you. And
I will say this, dude. You don't have to tell us the whole fucking
No, I'm just explaining to me. She goes into a mode where she calls minions at you and she becomes invincible. and she's right about to call minions at me, and I'm like, no, because like if I'm about to die soon, like I'm like the same level. So I literally do this. I run to her, okay, and she goes to attack me, and I literally press the button, split second, just spin, dodge, and kill. But it was like this. I was this close to dying. I was like, I was like, wow, you saw it here, folks. I survived. I'm like, this is so. I'm so happy. But yeah, I was so close to dying and giving up that I finally made it to the end. I'm a nerd, I know.
Wow. The story's over. I thought it was still keep going.
Well, I'm a nerd. I'm sorry.
It's not really being a nerd. That's just you being a dick on him.
I'm not trying to be a dick.
You just are. Naturally.
Okay, I guess I'm not your dick then.
Whatever. All right, that was. I think that's a good place to stop.
Yep.
Debatable.
There's always going to be debatable on that one. I wouldn't say that was a funny story. You lied.
What?
That wasn't a funny story. You said it was a funny story.
It's just
The first story was funny.
No, it was not funny at all.
What, me not having any sound for the first two streams, I didn't know how to work it?
I mean, that's funny, but you could have ended there.
Oh, okay.
That's the funny part. You had to keep going.
You ruined the whole, ruined the mood.
Sorry.
I don't think you ruined the mood. He just kept going when he got past the funny part.
It's like once you tell a joke and you make a person laugh and then you're like, oh yeah, it's hilarious because the guy
You explained the joke. Yeah,
explained
what you mean.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. John does this often.
I explained the joke or
No,
Yes.
I mean, there are times when you do spit and joke. He does it more often than you do. Ginger, although One Eye's more explaining your joke to yourself than you just said. He's like, oh, I get it.
no, you see, I tell a joke and Josh is
One Eye.
One Eye is like
Well, he is One-Eyed Josh.
So that's fine.
okay, well, so I tell a joke, right?
Uh-huh.
And then he's like, what doesn't make sense? I'm like,
I'll laugh at that part because he's too stupid to know what it makes.
yeah. Well, so
Wow. Didn't hurt at all.
It hurt you a lot. I can tell.
Yeah.
All right, folks, that's been the Cannonball Podcast. I am Captain C. These are my crewmates.
kill me.
We're already dead.
Yeah, we've been dead for thousands of years.
I'm dead. I'm down on the inside.
Hundreds of years, my bad.
I don't know why you're being cynical now.
I have to go work in an hour and a half.
I don't care. That's not my fault.
Not my problem. You're the one who has to work it.
Is he what? Is he? This is my life.
No, your life is looking at comic books while we're all sitting here talking.
Yeah.
It's called manga.
Johnny, can you please say to me, it's called hentai.
And it's arts. I heard that before. And I love
And
that.
we'll leave you with that, folks.
It's hentai and it's art.
It literally is hentai and it's art. What is this, Johnny? Is that tits?
No, it's Spider-Man.
No, that right there.
No, it's
that's
Superman.
Spider-Man. No one.
That's not Spider-Man, Johnny.
Well, no, you're right. Wolverine.
All right.
Look at this. It's heroes.
I was pointing at the one below Batman.
I was pointing at the heroes. Jackass. Yeah, jackass.
All right. Before there is a fight on the Cannonball Podcast, quiet. Both of you. Your captain has spoken. This is your captain signing off. Have a good one.
Bye.
Adios, amigo. Bye.